Oh my god. Oh. It might come as no surprise to some of you, but I am an idiot. I amaze myself, I really do. So I ordered a new lens, right? This is gonna be a video of initial impressions, a bit of an unboxing, but I think I gotta start it off with an illustration of how much of an idiot I am. It's a couple of days ago, while scrolling online, I came across a very good deal on MPB. I've been looking at this lens for a while, or this type of lens, this kind of camera system. I never ordered off MPB.com before. This is not a sponsored video, by the way. I do not have enough followers for that. I was curious, you know, the YouTube advertising works, the marketing works. I was curious to see how good it was. And I looked at renting this particular lens for a while, just to see what it was like, whether I liked it or not. And I couldn't really find anything more than a 2-day rental and nothing that would deliver as fast as MPB. So I was like, okay, cool. You know what, we'll give it a go. We'll see what it's like. Fast forward to me, looking at it going, okay, I can pick for delivery on this day, I'm off work, I'm home, we'll go for that. Sounds sensible. Then it's like, right, pick your safe location if there's no one home. And I was like, okay, cool, I'll do that. Fast forward to me today, sitting here, yada yada yada, editing another video. So I check my phone, I was like, oh, it's been delivered. No one buzzed, no one knocked on the door. So I go downstairs to have a look around. Well, I go outside the front door to start with, no sign of the parcel. Okay, it's been delivered to your safe location, which, okay, I haven't seen it yet, and I just got the notification, so it's just happened, right? Literally like 2 minutes ago. Run back inside where my phone is, check it, and there's a photo, because everyone leaves a photo right now. It's like that awkward thing where like someone comes up with a camera and is like, can I take a photo of your feet and a parcel? So they've done that, and then I see that on the photo was my old flat. It was my old apartment. Without thinking on autopilot, I just put in my old flat because I'd lived there for longer than I have here. That's where it was. Now, thankfully, I'd only moved 10 minutes away, walking. Like, it wasn't far. I've had a couple of things stolen that had been delivered from that flat before, but my heart sank, so I sprinted across, got there, and thankfully it was still there. Yeah, to summarize, I'm an idiot. Tool. So, what do I got? Well, I've got this box of goodness. I'm gonna go get a knife, because I haven't thought this far ahead, because this wasn't how this morning was supposed to go. I suppose we'll do a quick unboxing, because it's YouTube and people love that shit, and I enjoy that shit as well, and we'll have a look at it. Back in a minute. So yeah, we're gonna have a look. I'm probably gonna butcher this. I'm hoping not, because I want to keep the packaging. Maybe I should do some like ASMR kind of. Yeah, maybe people like that if I do some weird ASMR shit, you know. Do you like that? Let's have a look at what's inside. Always cut away from the effects. It's nice packaging. I'm pretty happy with that. It's a nice size box. Let's see me back in. Funny enough to 23mm. Tear here to open. So considering it didn't come with the original packaging, this looks pretty good. It looks pretty solid. Some nice bits. More people like that if I go like. Let's see what we got here. I do like this. This feels nice on my hands, I'm not gonna lie. I'll move that out of the way. And what we have is this. The Fujifilm 23mm f2 lens. How does it look? My first impressions of this lens were really very good, actually. I was incredibly impressed by how small and lightweight out of the box it felt, how sturdy and compact and well built it was. It weighed nothing. It still weighs nothing, hasn't lost any weight. For a lens that was listed as in well-used condition, this lens is in great shape. Really no scratches or markings or dents or anything wrong with the glass. No real dust inside the lens. I was really impressed.
for £240, when this retails for about $420 at the moment, brand new. I was incredibly impressed straight away. The first few days shooting with this lens were around London, just doing some street photography around London Bridge, Tower Bridge, Spur Market, and I felt instantly at home with this lens, this focal length, and it being sat on the front of my X-T4. It provided the width that I sometimes craved from tighter lenses, while still maintaining that separation at f2 that I really liked. Stopping down from f4 onwards, it was sharp from corner to corner, and the images that I was finding were really pleasing to me. I found this instantly to be an inspiring lens to shoot with. Compositions present themselves, and I really enjoyed the challenge of finding new ways to take images with this focal length. Both photo and video, I was very impressed with. The autofocus speed was great, the sharpness was great. The look and reaction to light and colour, both in photo and video, is something I've been very impressed by so far. And again, you don't hardly notice it's on the front of your camera. It's so discreet and subtle. I was very impressed with it straight away, and I'm really happy with some of the images I was able to capture almost straight away. Two weeks later, I was sold on this lens. I originally purchased it with the intention of trying it for 2 weeks, and if I didn't like it, returning it. But what really cemented this lens's place in my camera bag and on the front of my camera was this trip we took to Glendalough in Ireland. Going back home to see family for a couple of days. I went hiking with my brother and one of my friends, Kieran. And yeah, it worked. On a 4-hour hike where we got lost, looked around, explored new areas, this lens was able to translate my view of the world to the camera, into the images I created. This focal length is quite boring, in the sense that it's not super wide or super tight. There's no mad distortion or incredible compression. But I think that's what I really have liked about it so far. It's the closest I've come to a lens that just shows the world how I see it, as accurately as my eyes see it. For 2 weeks, 3 weeks now since I've had it, it hasn't left the front of my camera. And I think that says a lot. Also on this trip to Glendalough, it was great because it's weather resistant and weather sealed. I didn't have to worry about that at any point, which is such a bonus for a lens this size and inexpensive and sharp and compact. Really, the list goes on about why this lens is great. This lens has become a really unexpectedly important lens in my camera bag now. It hasn't really left the front of my camera, and I think for going forward it'll probably be what stays on there most of the time. It does everything really, really well, can cover such a wide range of subjects, and it weighs nothing. I'm really impressed by this lens, the 23mm f2 lens from Fujifilm. Have you ever used this lens before? Have you ever shot anything with it? Owned it in the past? Still own it now? Let me know what your thoughts about this lens are in the comments. Hope you've enjoyed this video, guys. Please feel free to like, and subscribe. Sorry, I think it's the first time I've actually said that. And share this video. Thanks again, and I will see you in the next one. Have a lovely day.